Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. So yeah, super action-packed live. This will be the most amount of cars I ever open in a live stream for diecast cars. I also have some car sports updates to go over, as well as new diecast car racing for subscribers stuff. New Hot Wheels and Matchbox ones for diecast car racing for subscribers kind of stuff, and also the subscribers NASCAR racing stuff too. So yeah. However, since I have less of these, I know I said I was going to do subscribers choice NASCAR racing first, but it doesn't seem like there's a ton of interest going around in that just yet, because apparently I haven't been able to do that yet because of the car sports stuff. So yeah, I've kind of already held that off long enough anyways. But since there's less of these Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars and other diecast cars that will be able to get used in the racing stuff, the ones that will be off limits, not able to use, are the Power 64s, the premium Hot Wheels, and the premium Tomicas. But everything else will be able to get used, except for these two. Because those are, well, actually these, that one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, there's 6 cars that will not be able to get used in my new 1/64 scale diecast cars racing events. Otherwise than that, everything's good to go. Well, technically, I could use the Lexus and that Toyota rally car. The Subaru sedan touring car is off limits because, unfortunately, that wing was bending a bit more quicker than I thought. I'll get into that more later on. Someone share and hit the thumbs up button. Thank you for doing that. So yeah, without further ado, if you can see this right here, these 5 cars, give a round of applause, everyone, if you're in the live, because congratulations to USA. You are the 2023 newest season of car baseball champions for car baseball. These 5 cars right here took home the title of World Series champs for my car baseball for the newest 2023 season during the trip I was on. So due to that, I was unfortunately able to do those as a separate live stream today, kind of. So yeah, I do apologize for that in advance. I decided to do it while I was away, unfortunately, but that was totally my choice. So yeah. Anyways, I'm not sure when my next car sports events will take place, but it's probably going to be hockey and then baseball, most likely, just because that's how I've done it before. Because it would be silly to do baseball again, because that's the one that just ended for my car sports stuff. Now we get into the fun stuff, the unboxing cars, and there's no racing. I'm just going to say it right now. There will be 0 racing in this life. If someone was expecting diecast car racing, I'm sorry to say that, but there's none, because I have so much other stuff to talk about. So yeah. Gonna open this one right now. It's the Snowplow National Parks truck. I know a lot of people have been looking for this one, and so have I, because I've never seen this one before too often. Here it is, finally opened. The National Park snowplow truck. Well, snow remover truck, that is. It's technically a snowplow or snow remover. I mean, it's not a plow, because that's not a plow that just removes snow. So it's a National Park snow remover truck, not snow plow truck. So yes, that does clarify that. And yes, there's a tow hook on there to like tow a trailer thing behind it, which, I doubt I'll ever use that for anything, to be honest. Have to throw this out really quickly. So yeah, hopefully some more people show up later on in the live, because now it's where I open all of the new stuff from my trip. And this stuff you won't want to miss, because I have not been able to find any of these. This one right here took a while for me to find out my local Walmart store, but these ones here and everything else, I could have found them at like some of my local stores, but they get like bought up there really quickly, especially these newer ones that I'm going to open right about now. So yeah. But to be honest, I'm going to hold off on the newer ones, and I'm going to open the recolored ones first. I think that's recolored too, actually. If it says 21, then it's not. Nope, that's a recolor. Right. Well, that means there's only 6 new models in that wave of cars over there then. Right, well, I'm going to start off with the FJ40 Land Cruiser from Toyota. Some of these may take more time to open than others. So yeah, just be patient with me. You're not going to want to miss what I'm opening towards the end, though, because those are going to be the most hardest to find ones out of all of these cars I open or show in this live. There's the Toyota. There's no taillight details. There are headlight details. I do really like this. This thing can go quick down my track, surprisingly. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what car is my new fastest car down my 6-lane track, because I know which one it is. I haven't even found that. Haven't been able to find that one, but I know where it is, though, in case I have to use it for something. I don't understand these plastic things to keep the cars protected from Matchbox car collectors, but apparently they use them, I guess, so yeah. Here's the 2002 Ti BMW in red. I do have this one in like a dark green color, but this one's not bad either. And yes, this one does have headlight and taillight details as well. Next up is Subaru SVX. This thing, surprisingly, I don't really have too many of them because it's another odd car that, surprisingly Hot Wheels doesn't make. So given the fact Hot Wheels, if they did make it, they probably would make the same amount as Matchbox is making. And given the fact it's a JDM car, these seem to be bought really quickly. Oh, that's an interesting way, but it opened it. There's the Subaru. And here's something you will probably rarely hear. I'm opening a brand new Volvo in this video. Well, video live stream, that is. Because most of the other cars, well, I'm opening quite a few new cars that are like new Matchbox and new ones from the specialty store. Some of these other cars I'm just going to have to show, unfortunately, because of how difficult they may be to open. But yeah, I'm showing all of the ones I got from the out of town or out of during the trip, Walmart stores, because I went to I think 1 or 2 different Walmart stores during this trip and only one Target store. I did go to an O'Reilly's. Yes, I did. First time I've ever been to one of those in a very long time. Surprisingly, it's probably the second or third one I've ever been to when I wanted to get a diecast car. They had 0 of the M2 exclusive cars there, unfortunately. How was the Matchbox exclusives? I'm not really seeing any exclusive stuff for O'Reilly's Auto Parts there, except for the monster trucks, the other Hot Wheels ones. But all of the Hot Wheels and Matchbox, basic stuff, even the convoys, those are not O'Reilly's Auto Parts store exclusive. The Hot Wheels monster trucks are, and same with the M2s and the M2 Christmas ornaments. So yeah, those 3 are O'Reilly's Auto Parts store exclusives. Everything else for the Hot Wheels Matchbox basics or the multi-packs, the 5-packs, are not O'Reilly's only. You can find those anywhere. Model X recolor. I already have this one in blue. I kind of like the blue better than this. Sorry, I'm just really excited to do this live. And I did tell people you're not going to want to miss this live. And I'm not saying that I'm surprised there's no one here right now. I'm just wondering when more people are going to show up or not. Because I know it's almost 4 p.m. on a Sunday, but it's sure, I do understand people are busy, but I know there's some people that won't be busy right now at this time. All right, next up is a new model. It's the Audi e-tron. Oh, that opened really quickly. Here it is, brand new Matchbox SUV. I do like this light blue color on it. It's kind of like a sky blue almost in a way, I suppose. So I'm just moving stuff into the trash over here. So that may take a few moments to do. And I made them like this. Oh, that's Nope, no one's here. I thought there was. Just wanted to check to be sure. Well, this bag's not being used for anything, so I'll just put the trash stuff in there, I guess. for the rest of it. All right, that'll work. All right, well, I will show all the cars that I'm opening all together so you can see them. Tiny Citroen City car. And yes, I think this one's only sold in Europe because I have not seen it anywhere else, and I haven't even seen this car before. Now, yes, I do have a picture of a really cool car I saw during this trip, but I'm probably not going to show it. But it is a Hot Wheels car. If anyone remembers that Lucid Air car that Hot Wheels made in like 2021, I believe, because that's when it came out, that's the car I'm talking about. This one is really cool. I think it's going to be an eye catcher because of the color. It's the Volkswagen EV4. This is based off a different car in real life, so I don't understand why it's called this one, though. Well, that did not go as planned. Okay. This one's being a little bit more difficult, and there's a plastic thing in the way. Here's the Volkswagen EV4 fully opened. This one does have headlight and taillight details. So does the Citroen Amni. Well, let's spell the A-M-I. So Amni, Omni, however that one's pronounced. That was that tiny Citroen City car. So there's that one done. Here's the old 32 Ford Model B Coupe in a nice dark blue. There's that one fully opened. So we're just having to shake that so I can get to the bottom of that somehow for the trash. Here's the Mach-E. Now, yes, Hot Wheels has made this one, but it was the drift car, race car thing. So glad there's a base version of it finally that Matchbox decides to make. There it is, opened from the front view and the back view. And yes, this one does have headlight and taillight details. A lot of these Matchbox cars will have headlight and taillight details. Some will have only headlight details because of how they were made, apparently. All right, that's good. Well, last car that I will be able to open for the trips of Walmart store cars. This is probably going to be one of my top favorite new models from the Matchbox cars from the end of this year because this is the last mix. So actually these 6 or 10 cars that I'm showing right now, and not including that snow remover truck, are the last of the Matchbox 2022 cars before they jump into 2023 cars. So yeah, this is mix 6 from this year, and given the fact Matchbox only does 6 mixes per year for their mainline cars, which I guess I didn't know back a few years ago before collecting these or during collecting these. Yeah, now I know that. So yes, Matchbox will make less cars, but they put out more cases because they want people to find their supers, like the Super Chases, more frequently. And yes, I do have a Super Chase over there that I will be showing towards the end of the life. That's the second Super Chase I have in my collection. I just need to find the Porsche Super Chase GT3RS, the yellow, black, and red one. Then I'll have all the Super Chases from Matchbox so far, except for the fact they're making another one to start off next year. It's an old 1930s styled Ford Street Hot Rod in orange. Kind of similar to this, but it's orange, and I think it's going to look slightly different. So yeah, but here's the Cadillac sedan that I've been excited to get in my collection. I will say out of all these new cars, this is my favorite one. The reason is I'm a huge like performance luxury kind of person for real life cars. I mean, The Volkswagen and that Audi are really cool too. So is that Ford straight rat rod from the 1930s. But if I was to say my favorite, this would be first, and then those two electric blue SUVs are second and third. The EV4 would be second just because I really like that dark blue. The Audi's third. So yeah, those are my top three from all of this year's Matchbox newest cars, or from like the Mix 6 for 2022 Matchbox mainlines before they start releasing and selling in stores the 2023 Mix A with a chance for the Ford old school rat rod street rod Super Chase in orange, along with all of those new cars in it too. And given the fact those are 2023 mixes, those will not count of my favorites from this year's mixes of Matchbox cars. All right, good thing that's done and taken care of. Because, well, before I jump into showing anything else, take a look at these for a few minutes or so. For anyone that's in the live, if there's anyone here right now, which I don't really think there is, but maybe there will be shortly. Just lining other stuff up for the end of the showcase of cars. Well, take a look at those because I will be moving into non-open cars and then more cars that will be able to open and some not so much. Well, hopefully you all got a good view of those for like about 1 or 2 minutes because it's time for me to move on to cars that will not be opened from the Trips Walmart store. Got two Charger Daytona Hemis here. They're both the 69 model, just two different paint jobs. One's a Coca-Cola, one's a non-Coca-Cola one. The more expensive one, the less expensive one. And yes, these ones I don't race on my track because they're really slow and the tires don't work so well. And same with these as well. Same thing. The tires don't work so well down the track. All right. Well, this was the only car that I ended up getting at the O'Reilly's Auto Parts during the trip. Yeah, I thought I would have gotten at least one of those like new premium cars of some sort, like Exotic Envy, or those like Mattel brands, or the Jay Leno's Garage thing, or like the Porsche 930 from that video game, or the Lancer Evo from Forza Horizon 5. Those two Hot Wheels premiums, couldn't find them at that auto parts store. I did see like 1 or 2 premium Hot Wheels there at that store, but they were both fantasy cars, didn't have any interest in them. So yeah, this is what I ended up getting. And yes, I did see those Monster Jam Hot Wheels trucks, well, the Hot Wheels Monster trucks, but I didn't really see any O'Reilly's Auto Parts exclusive ones because it's hard to tell which ones are which once you're there. So yeah, this is the lone car that I got at that auto parts store. It's a 67 Austin minivan in blue and pink from that Hot Wheels anniversary set. And yes, this is an older set, so yeah. This was actually on a closeout table at that auto parts store there when I found it during the trip. So yeah, that's the only reason I ended up getting bought is because there was a lot of those there, and it seems like this was one that not many diecast car collectors have much interest in anymore, apparently. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I do like that van because I think this is my first or second Austin minivan that I have because I think I may or may not have 1 or 2 others from Matchbox or Hot Wheels. So yeah, all right. Gonna have to start lining some cars up a little bit differently, I suppose. So that way I can show stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've opened 12 cars already, and then I've shown 4 more, so that's 16 cars shown, 12 opened. Guess I'll move on to this one now because that's the last one before the special store. I'm so glad I have this one because now I have the non-spoiler edition one of this Challenger RT from the 1970s. The only reason I got this is because I had a Target gift card coupon thing. So yeah, that's my only Target score from the trip actually. So yeah. And I'm really glad this comes with a storage tin because if it didn't, well, I mean, to be honest, it does not have a spoiler, or maybe the spoiler's in that thing because it shows a picture of a spoiler, but I don't think there is one. So yeah, let's just see if there's a spoiler. Nope, no spoiler in there, but it does say Dodge. All right, well, here's the storage tin for that car. And then here's the 70 Dodge Challenger RT itself. This one gets 425 horsepower from the V8 engine. I do like the wheels and the wheel rim. The tires and rims look nice. This one will have headlight and taillight details, so that's good to know. The hood does open, so you can see the V8 engine in there. There it is. It's kind of hard to see it, but you can see it. The good thing is the car is in there very low, like not so easy to break or whatever once you put it in there. Oh, maybe it goes in this way. Yep, it does. All right, so that's now 13 cars opened. All right, this is the moment you will all be waiting for if you're able to join this live. I'm about to show cars that were not found at any of the other stores except for that one specialty store called Cubbyhole Collectibles, which is the store that Honest Diecast, King Nut Cars, or King Nut Diecast Cars in previously, but not anymore, Mustang Hunter Diecast Cars shop at. So yeah, just thought I'd mention their channels because the dude who worked there at that store, which, you know, don't even remember his name, but he seemed very friendly and nice. And I guess when all three of those, well, now just 2 or 3 of those people that collect and buy cars from that store, it's really nice and friendly staff there, but I'm just going to leave it as that. So yeah, if you want some really great, you know, interesting, hard to find, like odds and ends diecast cars like Tomiko, Mini GT, Tarmac Works, stuff like that, go to Cubbyhole Collectibles. It's like Colorado Diecast for me, but much better. Although the store may or may not be the same size as that store that I go to quite often here. I'm going to show the ones that aren't able to get open because there's so few of those compared to the ones that I will be able to open. There's that one. It's the roof CTR2. This is the full drive roof. It's in a nice red color. I'm doing a live.
Right now?
Yeah. Sorry. Well, here's the roof CTR2. Well, not CTR2, CTR, in an interesting looking green color. Here's the Mercedes-Benz Maybach SUV. If you're not able to make this live, I will say this. I will show all these cars in a showcase video at some point too. If I don't have scissors, well then I may not be opening as many cars as I thought. So that means the live will be ending shortly. Nope, I do. Unfortunately, I did forget to mention one thing is that there's a lot of NFL game-like things happening today. So yeah, I forgot about that because a lot of us like sports. And I forgot that was today. So yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I was planning on doing this live either today or tomorrow, and probably would have been better off doing it tomorrow, most likely, but I'm not sure if that would have even been better. Because then if I couldn't do it today or tomorrow, it would have to be held off till Tuesday or Thursday, and that's kind of long to hold off a live. Oh, someone's here. Maybe they'll do the chat feature. trying to open my new Volvo. Oh, that's getting it opened. I'm opening these Tamika cars now in the live. I did mention sports stuff. I know that wasn't supposed to be mentioned in here, but I'm not going to say that sports talk is, able to happen in live. Technically it would be, but not till the end after all the car stuff is done first. Oh, that works. That really works. Come on, I'm trying to get my new Volvo out. I know people want to see this car at some point. Come on. Oh, it's in a wrapped up thing in the container. That looks nothing like this, but it does look cool, I will say. Well, there it is. Does that open? I thought that opens. Does the door open? Nothing opens. Weird. Does the hood open? Nope. Well, there's the new Volvo. Surprisingly, nothing opens because I guess they decided to have non-opening parts on this one.
You still doing your live?
Yes.
Okay.
I just forgot there was football today, so that's why he's not happy. Because if I had to delay this live, it probably wouldn't happen till Monday or Tuesday or Thursday. Nope, there was another person here, but they left. Alright, anyways, back to opening these Tamika cars. These things may take a few moments to do because these are really good wrapped up. Actually, I'm going to save those two for later. Sorry about that. Just happened to have a few slight delays in the live because of quick interruptions or something. I know I don't like to get interrupted during my lives, whether it's by side chat or people walking in and out of this area where I do my live streams. Okay, it's time to get scissors to the rescue. That did not seem to do much of any help. Come on. I do have good fingernail strength, but I guess that's not even cutting it either. Oh. Well, there's a slim possibility I may have to do more of this live tomorrow or later on today at a different location. Just not down here because of, this area seems to be the most delays interrupted kind of area when I'm doing my lives or videos at times. Okay, this car is really difficult with me. I'm going to see if a pencil thing will break it open or not instead. Resort to plan B. You should always have a plan B if certain cars don't want to get opened. That helped. Not sure how much it did help, but it helped some. Come on. Well, that helped a little bit more. Not fully, but some. Well, like I did mention a few minutes ago, if you weren't able to make this live once it's done, for everything that I'm going to go over in it, you can always watch these cars that I open from live streams in a showcase video. This one's really being annoying with me. Okay. Come on. Come on. Is anything going to work? Sheesh. Sorry if this is taking me so long to do. Oh, that worked. Oh, wow, that definitely worked. Yay, got it open. Oh, but then it's going to be in another one of those plastic things. Ooh, this looks really nice. Wow, that new R8 in this blue color looks super nice. Finally got it open. I gotta say, this does look really nice for the new R8 from 2016 in this nice blue color. Hopefully I'm going to edit this just to be sure. Okay. Just had to make sure about something. Because, for like YouTube stuff, for like videos or live streams, you can't have like comments on videos if it's the kids option, which, makes sense, obviously. But most of my videos, there was nothing that would be non-YouTube safe for kids to, see as a comment on some of my videos, except for a few times some of those comments will somehow sneak their way into my video. And I don't like it. They're not from channel subscribers, they're just like random bots or whatever. And surprisingly, I don't get why they have to do that, but it's really annoying. Oh, I'm gonna need that pencil thing probably to get this opened somehow, some way. Well, that helped a little bit. Not really that much, but it helped some. Oh, okay. I think I may have gotten my Bugatti opened finally. Come on. I want to show them my Bugatti Tamika because, to be honest, I have not many Tamika cars compared to people who live like, in Japan or wherever Tamika cars are made from. So I'm not trying to say they have an advantage, but they have a bigger selection than I will if I ever go to a store that sells Tamika diecast cars. Ooh, okay, this one looks really nice. Wow, that's a nice Chiron special edition. Really like the blue and the black on it. All right, last Tamika car that I'm probably going to open is this one. Well, getting closer towards the end of this line for opening cars, then I have to show them. Come on. Do I want to show this really cool new Lamborghini Countach from Tamika? Oh, wow, that looks cool. Here it is, the new Lamborghini Countach. Headlights look really cool. There's the headlights, side, tail lights, and I think that's probably where the engine is. Not their side view. All right, well, that concludes the Tamika cars that I'm probably going to be opening. The only reason I say probably is because the premiums were, more expensive, for cost, unfortunately, and one of them has a problem. I could open these two, but then I'm going to put them back really quickly. The good thing is scissors will no longer be necessary because these just open and close really quickly. Here's the LFA Nürburgring package one. Nice front bumper splitter for the front of the car. There's the taillight details. The Lexus badge is right there on the front. There's the front view at different ways. Side view. Oh, hold on. Before I do the side views, boom, the door's open. This is a V10 powered car. This one's supposed to have, I believe, like about, I want to say 600 or more than 600. It's in the range of like 500 to 800 horsepower for this one right here, for the Nürburgring package LFA. And in real life, this would be the hardest to find LFA because they made less of these than the street legal ones. This one is street legal too, but just not very easy to come across by. Here's the open door from one of two sides. There's the taillights with the spoiler wing. There's the taillights. Now it's closed doors from both sides. I just showed that side. Here's the other side. And then there's the taillights. All right, well, there's that one shown out of the way. I'm gonna put this one back in its thing now. Well, box that is. All right, this one, you may wonder, why is he going to buy this one out of all cars, along with that Subaru, which I won't be opening? I just like a bunch of very bizarre, interesting Japanese and other kinds of race cars. And this happens to be a race car that is really cool. Yeah, it looks completely different from the actual picture, but I will say it has a lot of suspension. There's the Yaris RC from the premium Tomica cars. Yes, those wheels are tiny because of how much suspension this car gets, given the fact it's a rally car. But once you put it down, the wheels actually are the normal ride height for a car. Oh, there's another person here. I'm not sure if they'll be staying or not. Nope, they left again. Well, I'm kind of surprised that there's no one in the chat feature. I'm not saying you're forced to do the chat feature, but, you know, given the fact that I have a lot to go over, I'm kind of surprised that there's not many people in the chat feature. But I guess it's because there's a lot of sports-like things happening, so that could be why. Or people are just busy today. All right, last Tomica car, but this one cannot get open because of the wing problem. Yes, this wing that comes with the car didn't come with it attached. It actually came with it somewhat separately in its own small bag thing in this box. So that's the reason why I'm not showing it. There's another reason why I'm not showing it, because its wing spoiler is in a separate bag. The wing is kind of bent and a little bit flimsy, and I guess I should have been more careful with that. But they didn't say that the wing was going to be, you know, they did kind of sort of say that the wing may or may not be, you know, bendable more than you want it to be for that one. So yeah, anyways, with that out of the way, I did score 2 premium Hot Wheels there at that store. One from Jay Leonard's Garage and one from the new Fast and Furious. These were each $12. If I had seen these at, like, you know, a Walmart, Target, or King Soopers store, then yes, I would have gotten them there because they would have been cheaper. What? Is this the way it's supposed to come? There's paintware on this. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Oh, it's because it's from his garage. So I guess since he's probably used this a few times, that's why it's like that. Yeah, 2019. Weird. Well, I thought this was not supposed to be like that, but I guess it is because it was not opened even. So I guess since this was a used one already from racing back in the day, that's why there's some more on it already, because it was like that for this car. Just be glad it came that way. And then this is a really great car to have, in my opinion. It's the R34 Skyline from the new Fast and Furious set in the famous silver and blue colors. Oh, what was that? Oh, plastic, some sort. Here's the car. Yes, these premium cars will not be raced. These are kind of heavy, just letting you know that. So yeah, well, I'm just glad that this does not have any paint defects on it, because now I see why it was like that, because apparently the car came that way. Actually, I didn't know that, but it came that way. All right, this was another one that that Mercedes. No, I don't have that one carded, unfortunately, because I haven't seen those cars at my stores, unfortunately. I got it. I finally got it. I had to pay $20 for this chase, but it was worth it, because all of my Dollar Tree stores where people say you can find this Bronco Super Chase, I've seen people no, I don't have that Skyline carded. No, they only had one or two of that one there, I think. I think just one of that one, to be honest. I'm not sure. But yeah. I don't have this one carded, unfortunately. I have another one that's a basic one, and had I known that was going to be in the same color, but just the wheels and wheel rim are slightly different in the paint job color, because they're both black instead of like silver and black for the basic one. Yeah. Too late. Oh well. Guess I should have paid more attention to those. But yeah, this is the Bronco Super Chase. This one will not be for sale or trade. This is the Super Chase one. Like I said, not for sale or trade. The reason is that's how much I had to spend to get it. Yes, that says 20, not 2 cents. If this thing was 2 cents, then yes, I would have traded it. But no, it's not 2 cents or $2. But yeah. Well, I'm going to line up all of the opened cars now. Move all the trash stuff out of the way, and find a way to show everything that I'm able to that's opened in this live. I'm probably going to have to show the unopened stuff a little bit more differently, but yeah, for cards only, since you're the only one here right now, look at all the open cars from this live that I was, able to open. I had to put the premium Tamika ones back just because those were more expensive. So yeah, out of all of these open ones, which one would be your favorite? For cards only, since you're the only one here right now in the chat feature. Yes, this is easily my biggest diecast cars opening on any live stream I've done. I gotta say, out of all of these cars opened, this one wins it, because this Bugatti just looks super cool. However, I do gotta say that new Lamborghini and that Audi over there look nice too. But yeah, these are all the opened ones, and then there were these. I did open these two as well. Which premium? Because I have Tamika premiums, and then I have Hot Wheels premiums, and then I have Power 64, which is technically a premium diecast brand itself, because those were $25 for the one car. I had two premium Jay Leno's, well, not Jay Leno's, two premium Hot Wheels, Fast and Furious Jay Leno's Garage. Those were the two premium Hot Wheels. Then I had a Johnny Lightning, that's a premium. Tamikas are not really premium, because those weren't the Tamika premium ones. So yeah. That Bugatti is not a premium one, no, but that was $10 though. Unfortunately, I have not seen these. These Tamika cars that I got from that special store during the trip are not going to be sold at Walmart, Target, King Soopers, or Hobby Lobby. They're only sold at specialty stores, and namely that one called Cubbyhole Collectibles, which was during the trip that I just came back from. So yeah. However, this Bugatti was $10, so I mean, I don't have a Tamika only diecast car store near me, unfortunately. And, like driving distance of any kind. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So yeah, then there's the two Daytona Charger Hemis, the Coca-Cola one, the non-Coca-Cola, the two M2s, the Mustang and the Nova wagon, and then those Power 64. This Subaru, which I didn't open. And then there was the Super Chase Bronco as well. So yeah, I mean, if you can't tell me your favorite, that's fine too. But yeah, that Bugatti is definitely my favorite from all of these. I was gonna say something else. I will be racing all of these cars down my 6-lane track over there, except for the rubber tire ones. The Skyline. This one's your favorite? The Fast and Furious one? The one I just showed, was that your favorite one? Oh, hold on. I have to do something. Oh, that's good to know. Well, so yeah. The other thing I was going to mention is all of these cars right here, except for the premium ones, so minus these two, and these ones, and those, and oh, I put it back. This one, these, that, won't be able to get raced in my new diecast cars racing event. So yeah. So yeah, basically my plan for future videos or live streams on my channel is start new car hockey season after doing this showcase video for all of these cars from the trip and the one before the trip, and just call it Mega Diecast Car Showcase video. That may or may not happen today, just letting you know that ahead of time. For cards only, I don't know if you saw this or not, but USA did win my newest season of card baseball. They shut down Australia 4-0. And those 2 inning games of card baseball. Because if card baseball was 9 innings long, I would be doing that for over 2 hours easily. So yeah. If you see this when racing, just be aware that the wing is bent and there is not much I can do about it, unfortunately, because the dude there at that store did say that those wings, are very flimsy or whatever, and you have to be extremely careful with them. So yeah, lesson learned. So it's bent, but it's not like the whole wing is completely bent on that Subaru sedan race car. It's just bent like on half of it. The other half is just fine. So yeah, well, that's all I was going to mention in this live for all the cars stuff. So yeah, if there's any questions about any car things or other topics that are about cars or YouTube safe appropriate ones, I will answer those questions right now. If not, then I will end the live stream. Sorry, I've just had a lot of talk and energy about all these new cars I've gotten during the trip and one before the trip. So yeah. All right, any questions? Because I will answer them. If not, the live's over. Well, I don't see any questions, but everyone, thanks for joining and being at this live. If you weren't able to make it, you know the deal, or the drill. I will show all these cars in a separate showcase video, and then I will also make a separate video for the ones that will be raceable in my new diecast cars subscribers racing event thing. Given the fact it's less cars, they're technically not really going to be like a prize if someone ends up beating a car that I end up choosing, because there might be a few times where I end up choosing a car to go in a race. So yeah, just be aware of that. I will. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this or not, but I will look at the videos, and if someone chooses the Tamika cars, the 4 Tamikas, including the 3 premiums, I will write your name down on a separate list saying this subscriber chose, I'm just going to say subscriber chose Tamika car. And then I'll say Tamika Basic or Tamika Premium next to their channel name on a piece of paper or something to let everyone know that they're in a special car. That's not a Hot Wheels or Matchbox Basic car. Well, that's it for this live. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you in my next video or live stream of cars or video games, whatever it may be. Bye now.